Hello, I'm Marvin Draymond, Dimensional Traveler. Tonight we'll be delving back into PowerWash Simulator 2. I'm going to try to finish up the one map I was doing previously. Like, try to make it kind of like a short stream today at least. Well, you know how that goes. You kind of make a plan like, alright, I'll just do this. And you end up doing something else entirely. But yeah, so we'll see how things go. Let's see. Good switch. Next team. Do. All right. We'll see how it goes. Wait. Keep forgetting. Okay. I think there's only like so much left to do, so. It's like really very close to finishing. I feel like, yeah, they were 90%. Maybe I'm like, oh, I was gonna say the reason I was like it's gonna be short soon is I feel like catching up on some a little bit more sleep than the past few days. Been a long 2 days, something like that. Okay, I feel like I should grab that thing. I'll not place it. Apparently do not like that. Okay. I almost could feel like the speaker in this. Let's see. Oh. this is like a lot faster. Let's see. Mm. Hello, Skylar. How are you doing today? Well, just how are you doing now? I should say. Let's see. That's good. Let's see. Gotcha. Yeah, slam it for me. Uh-oh. As long as I'm not gonna get quizzed. True. There was like a method I was using it for a time. Something similar. Let's see. Especially with kind of like doing yeah. Now I'm just thinking. I use the Streamlabs, which has like a thing to just put tags on it. So I just try to make sure I filled out all that out before. So dun, 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 dun. I really think I need to do is like like on my day off, like actually set up like not necessarily like trying to think, scheduled posts. That's not the right word I was looking for. Scheduled posts, I think. Oh yeah, shoot. I forgot. What's it? The first ones went out the 6th, I think. I think that's what you originally said. The first one was releasing. Hmm. I remember you did mention like what was that exactly? I have to check it out. And it's on your YouTube, right? Oh, on Twitter. Let's see. One moment. Alright. Foul World Stream. Gotcha. I went and looked up one of the tweets in question. So like, I think like joining you on your stream or like just me playing Pal World. Ah. What day would be good for that? I have to figure that out. I still also play that croc game too. I don't know if that was a redeem or not. So I'm just gonna have a backlog of games I need to play that you redeemed. Oh, let's see. Good day. World. Hang on, hang on. Do, 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 do. Dun, 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 dun. That's okay. Oh, no, no. Make sure I can see the chat still. All right. I had to make a note to myself. Which I don't mind. I did see like oh okay. I'm gonna say I did see that they're trying to like or the community's asking for like custom more skins for the different pals. Okay, got that. definitely feel I need to get back into the one routine I had for going for a while. Though I need to make probably a few tweaks to the one thing I signed up for, especially the. I mean, it only tracks my tweets and retweets, I think. But one thing I was doing, I kind of like go into too much detail, was essentially like trying to also help me grow. It was like a boot camp of sorts. But I was like, yeah, well, I'm not gonna like constantly be on there. I also feel like I need to also start doing more collabs too, but I feel like with Arium it kind of eats into my time. I think there's a widget I need to make sure I'm seeing the actual redeems properly. That's the issue right there, is like yeah, it does all these things. Congrats. But be even better if I could see the redeem. There we go. I was like, why isn't it getting it? What I probably need to do, you know, my next, like, not big days off, but my next days off is kind of like make a daily schedule of things and like, alright, I need to do this many tweets, I need to do this many replies, I need to do this many tweets or something like that. It's are small, but I feel like that would help in the long run. Let's see. Oh, how did I miss that tree? Underneath the leaves. Let's see. Okay. May know that. We'll go to the new location. Just not necessarily like full on start it, but I can already tell it's gonna take a while. Why does everyone have to go in the smaller rooms? Survived the shower, and I didn't, end stream while you were in the shower either. I had to get something to clean this shower a lot easier for myself. We got like a scrubber thing, like a 3-pronged scrubber thing. Like I did that before, and yeah, it sucks getting old. And at a certain point, it's like, yeah, no, I can't do this. It's kind of like with my current job, I'm like having to wear a back brace, otherwise my back kills me. It kind of sucks sometimes when you're tall and you're like, all right, squat down, bend over. Yeah, that's what we got. I got the scrubber thing. Because tall people get back issues very easily. It's kind of like when I at work have to like grab some of this lower shelf. It's an effort for me to get down on my knees. Where I'm like, all right, give me a sec. Especially when like my knees seem like they easily bruise. That's not having definitely coming up having a lot of days off, so pretty much I have like doesn't help like I also still have to like stream on days where it's like, all right, gotta do an hour stream on Arium. I mean, one thing I could start doing again, but still kind of hesitant, is posting my streams for Arium. Which is mostly just chatting. And me listening to like random music. I don't record myself on there either, so. Well, that's mostly also due to the whole iPhone situation. The phone can barely handle the app. Let's see. Say. Classic. I think Croc is an older game, right? I'm trying to think of days for playing Croc in Pal World. I'll try to keep my theme for specific days. Or just toss it to win, just randomly, alright, I'll play Pal World. Maybe Sunday. Pal was pretty chill, I think. Oh yeah. That does, or is. Especially if you're playing by yourself. I just gotta make sure I make health potions. Yeah. I just remember your fight with the final boss. Like, if I ever have to fight that, I'm gonna make sure I have health potions. Unless there's some sort of achievement for that or whatnot. Oh yeah, definitely. Kind of like earlier when I got the chillet, I'm like, aha, I feel accomplished. how I've also seen people like use cheats with Power Worlds. I'm like, where's the point in just kind of fudging things? You don't get a sense of accomplishment, and you're just trying to speed run it at that point. I had a friend who tried to get me to play Ark, and at first I was like, "Oh, that seems like a cool game," and then they did the cheats, and like, yeah, there's no like, "Oh, we gotta make sure we do this or that." No, it's like, "All right, we got the best base possible. Now we just go around capturing dinosaurs." Like, well, what about the story? Like, what about like grinding? Because at that point, it's just kind of like, unless you really like dinosaurs, you know? Yeah, essentially I have like 3 days off, which I feel like I can get a lot of things catching up on things. It's definitely like work days. I'm like, oh well, gotta do this or this. Pretty much. Whenever they were like, oh, let's play this game or this game, and I go in the mindset of like trying to just simply enjoy the game. Oh yeah, I'm definitely planning to like kind of most honestly not every day, but or even during my earring streams. At times there's like not much going on in my earring streams, but oh yeah, yeah. That's what it's got. Like you also capture 5 of each because you get like the one bonus thing for doing like 5 of each or per 5 or what? Not per 5. 5 of each. Okay, we'll go with that. We'll go with that. Which helps you also upgrade like your different things. So I feel like I need to start planning where I want my base though. For just what like 140 or 50 different pals now. I'm getting to a point where I'm like, all right, I need to like have my own like storage. But yeah, that would be what you have to capture 1,000 pals, since it will be 5 each. Roughly 1,000. I'm guessing that's the final boss. I mean, makes sense. And the boss seems kind of OP, so Coach will also be like the one like, all right, let me make this lovely little house with chairs for like decorations. Make it look cozy. When I put my mind to it, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna collect all these resources to build. Kind of like Fallout 4, where I'd spent so much time like becoming over encumbered. I'm like, all right, I just need to make my way back to a settlement to turn in all this junk for resources. Unfortunately, that's one thing like of using mods. Um, especially since I'm right now playing the PS5 version. Is that they disabled the achievements if you do the mods on PS5, which I hate. Even if it's like, I feel, hey, I'm trying to make it look better or be better. It doesn't actually like take away from the achievement. But yeah, like this one thing that's like scrap everything. Wish I could use that in the PS5 version without the same achievements because I hate some of the stuff that you can't get rid of. Or you have to like go out of your way to get rid of. I need to make like I think a checklist for what I want to do on my days off. As far as like, alright, I'm gonna do this or that. But as far as the Game More Followers things, I feel like I just need to do what my old boot camp thing I did had me do. For a little while, well, not more than a little while. After the whole ordeal, I would say, I just kind of got burnt out with their process. I do. I've done a few. So, like, the only thing with Arium, it's like, especially if, like, I try to, like, stream at the same time, there's one big issue. And I haven't found a good solution for that. It's probably why they have so many people, like, just simply leave Arium after a time and because there they don't have an option like to like if the phone's away from your face to like zoom in or something. Otherwise, you literally have to have the phone like right up against your face the entire time. And I've done it a few times where I do that and put like the webcam on top of the iPhone. And there's also the whole freezing thing, but essentially Arium does like let you like post when you go live on Twitter if you want to, or in Discord in some cases. But I don't know. At one point it was fun. Now it's mostly alright, an obligation. As far as Arium goes. And I have some weird people join on Arium sometimes. To the point where I'm like, alright, they are just trolling. Like, people have nothing better to do than, like, hop in and be like, you're gonna ban me. And I'm like, why am I gonna ban you? And then they come back with a very inappropriate name, and I'm like, well, I guess you're right. I am gonna ban you. Ha 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 ha. Like, they were just going out of their way to do stuff. So, like, an example. Same situation where someone was like, you're gonna ban me. I'm like, well, you must give me a reason. Like, I don't just ban people for no reason. And they're like, hang on. They left the chat, and I'm like, okay, that was weird. And then it came back with N-word kissing as their username. And I'm like, oh, no, no. Quite inappropriate. Even if it's supposed to be like an 18 plus like chat app type thing. Some things just are new. Oh, I don't. Um, in those cases, I like, oh, banned. Removes all their chat from the log and stuff like that. But you also get like people who get in the chat and like also troll where you're like, so is it supposed to be? They don't like prohibit or like I said, it's supposed to be an 18 plus app. No kids. And like randomly, a user of like say their age, like, hey, I'm 16, and there'd be no context of why they would bring that up. Like, why did you tell me you were 16? Like, now I have to do something? Like, yeah. It really is, like, even on other platforms, that stuff type happens, but for just an app thing, yeah. So I did say, like, once I get my full ownership of my PNG model, I'm gonna get that properly rigged, I think. As much as I love this model, the other one just has a lot more detail. I love it a lot more. with the tweets it sends out for Arium, doesn't give you much ability to like say what the tweet is. It's just like, come join me on Arium, and has a link. I guess it's like for food, I guess. Food court. You're always there, Mr. Gnome. I don't think you were. Let's see. Okay. Okay. But yeah, I feel if I pick up the one thing I used to do for my boot camp, at least it's possible to get that done. As far as like getting more followers by the 15th goes. As long as I don't go crazy with the retweets or anything like that. What that used to be like so many posts, do so many posts each day, stuff like that. Of course, I gotta make sure I don't like go overboard because of my Discord posts all the different like tweets or retweets I do. But I have to, you know, watch those videos that you made so far as well. Probably do that tomorrow as long as it doesn't go too crazy at work. That's what I'm thinking about it. Oh, pin tab. Okay. Thank you, and to you as well when you get that far. Take care, and I'll be back tomorrow.